for no. How much they were influenced by those newspapers campaigning against independence, we have to work out for ourselves. There were people who were clear-laced. We were in the town campaigning last Saturday, and it's not a scientific principle, but the number of sore faces I saw on the Saturday shopping day suggested to me that we still had a bit of a way to go. But on the positive side, we've been campaigning outside the job centre there at the Wellgate since April. Here's a man here. I thought he was going to kill himself yesterday. I'm glad he's turned up today because he's been sanctioned and told that he's been cut off. Now that's happened to thousands of people in Dundee. You can see it for food. Willing to work for food. You can see it on the Dundee Against Welfare Sanctions website. You can see us asking Alex Salmon, who's now left, what are we going to say to hungry people on the morning of independence? He told us help is on its way. We have to figure out very, very quickly. Have a look at some of the videos of the food banks. The one in Maryhill, where there's an old lady, the previous speaker was talking about old folk voting for yes, where there's an old lady in Maryhill food bank, opens up one of the ring pool tins of beans and eats them there and then because they're so desperately hungry. That's the reality, and the campaign touched on it as it went over the last few months. The reality of food banks, of poverty, of sanctions, of 70,000 kids in poverty in Scotland. And I'll finish here with the most difficult thing we had to figure out last Saturday there, when people were shouting at us saying things like from the Victorian age, like from the age of Charles Dickens, that sanctions are good, that children are going hungry is good, that food banks are good because it forces their parents to go out and get work. That's some of the remarks that we heard, some of the completely reactionary remarks that we heard last Saturday, last shopping Saturday, when the interest of those that have, which came out on top on Thursday there in the vote, the interest of those that have overcame the interest of the have-nots. And just to finish, the have-nots are not going away. The Tories are coming in May 2015. The cuts are coming, and they're coming down, as Tony said, worse. There's going to be more cuts in benefits. They're driving us the wages down. Unemployment might be falling, but people's wages are falling. This Tory government will remove legislation, the few union rights you have left. It will remove health and safety legislation, making work even more difficult and dangerous and unpleasant. And they'll remove every right that's been fought for by working people over the last period. So take heart, brothers and sisters, the battle